Good morning. You're watching Much Ado About Something, and I'm Donna. Well, we're in the kitchen today. We're having some after effects of the Hurricane Ian, or the Category 4 storm, whatever it turned out to be, and it's raining here. We're having some storms that's coming from that today, so there's nothing we can do outside, so we're in the kitchen. You know, if you've been watching my videos, that I've had a virus. I've been down for about a week, so I'm a little bit behind today. But I wanted to share with y'all some things that I love to do in the fall. Now, in the kitchen, usually in the fall or the autumn, there's two things you're going to be cooking a lot of. That's probably pumpkins and apples. Today, we're going to make a famous, sweet, simple treat of baked apples. First, we're going to wash our apples. Get them good and clean. Now, baked apples are a traditional American dish. Of course, there's many other countries that ate baked apples before America ever was founded. But the thing about it is apple pie has been in our one of our famous American dishes since we've been settled. So apples are something that are traditionally American, and baked apples, this is an American dish. Now, after we have our apples all washed up, I had 5 apples. Here are 4 of them. That's what I'm going to bake. And here is one that I've chopped for the filling. I've got brown sugar, apple juice. You can use homemade or store-bought. I got oatmeal and some craisins, some Ocean Spray craisins. You can use dried regular raisins or whatever you would like. This is cinnamon, ground cinnamon. I've got an apple core because that's something we'll need to do in a baking dish for our apples. Now, you can make different fillings. You can do a peanut butter filling. You can do coconut and raisins, applesauce even in the middle. You can do a variety of fillings. I'm choosing something that is simple and we have on hand that we really like, and that's oatmeal, apples, brown sugar, and craisins with cinnamon and apple juice to mix it all together in. So the first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and mix our topping. Now, I've got about a cup of oatmeal. Here is the quick oats. I'm just going to add a handful of these chopped apples to it. I'm going to add maybe 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now, you can use honey or anything that you like to sweeten your dishes with. Sugar gives it the brown sugar gives it, a more of a folly taste, a richer taste. And we'll put maybe a tablespoon of the raisins in, craisins. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now, you can use nutmeg, apple pie spice. Make it as spicy as you like it. I just like the simple taste of cinnamon on apples. Now we have our filling. We'll just mix a little bit of apple juice with that and stir it in. Now I've got a little bit of butter here. I'm just going to put it on the bottom of this baking dish. You can use an ungreased pan if you want to, but I'm going to show you why I go ahead and grease this. Now we're going to core our apples. This is an apple core. It's recommended that you don't core your apple all the way through, but I'm telling you, it's kind of a hard thing to get this apple cored without going all the way through. And that's why I go ahead and grease my pan. Takes a little bit of strength to get this core out of this apple. So we've got the apple nice and cored. It's recommended that you don't go all the way through to the bottom, but I don't know how to not do that with this core. So I just go ahead and grease the bottom of my pan and go ahead and take the core all the way out. And then when I put this down, it forms kind of like a seal down there so that my filling doesn't leak out. So that's a better solution for me than to try and not. Cut all the way through to the bottom. Okay, now we've got all of our apples cored. Our 4 apples, and we've got them in the baking dish. And we've got our filling mixed up. So I'm going to take the filling and go ahead and put it inside my apples. Now you can use walnuts or any other kind of filling that you would like. Just takes a little time to stuff that down in there. I think I'm going to change tools. I forgot to add the sugar to this. Just get your little apples stuffed. It's not a really big hole that they need to be stuffed in. Just a small little core-sized hole. It's kind of a fun project to be fun to do with kids, do with your children, your grandchildren. It's a beautiful fall, really easy. This is a really easy dish. Now I'm just going to put just a tad more of this apple juice down around in the bottom. So it'll be good and moist. And I'm going to add a little bit of sugar on top of it. Because sugar is beautiful and of course it's sweet. So. Now we're going to put this in the oven and we're going to bake it for 45 minutes. Well, our timer has ended. Our apples are done. Here they are. Look how yummy that looks. Now you can make these as fancy as you want them. They'd be great to serve if you was having somebody over for dinner. They're good just for breakfast. That's what I'm going to have for breakfast this morning. I'm just going to cut it up like it is and enjoy it. You can put whatever else you would like on it. If you'd like a little more cinnamon or nutmeg, you can certainly put that on there. Well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you try these delicious baked apples and include them in your fall recipes. And like always, until next time.